Greetings and welcome back, you beautiful listeners. We are back in our ongoing campaign utilizing the Morkborg tabletop system, Morkborg's Descent. I know I didn't really get creative with that name. Bite me. So we are following our group of absolute fucking scum. And, well, the group really isn't really a group. One's in the Colorado Rockies. The others are in Saudi Arabia, and they entered a massive desert called the Desert of Illusion, and another two of them were kidnapped by these literal giant humanoids that literally one-shot my overpowered NPCs. Before we go back to the main group, lost in the depths of the Desert of Illusions, we are going to go to Nigel and Argus. I want both of you to roll a d20. Whoever gets the highest number, I want you, both of you, tell me your number.
14.
12.
All right, Rex. You start to stir. The floor is cold, extremely cold. You're feeling it. This is definitely a stone floor. Your eyes, they sting. They burn to the light. You hear a high score. This game is fucking meh. God. Finish it.
Hang on! You're playing the GameCube without me again, and so help me! Wait, what's going on?
Your eyes are fumbling around. You don't hear the lovable sounds of the because there is no Tingle. Tingle's not here. You look and then you just see this person. They clearly look like they're about 18. Dear God, they went heavy on the fucking eyeshadow. Most of their head is shaved except for like the front half portion, and it's been like dyed a technicolor neon rainbow, and it's just like over one eye. They have a lip ring, and then they also have like 3 eyebrow piercings. They look up at you and they just go, man.
Listen, young person, if you had your way with me when I was unconscious, I have at least 3 STDs!
He slaps you.
Oh, that was uncalled for.
Disrespect me again. I'm not just gonna slap you. I'll tell the old man to squish you. Horseman or not, I don't give a fuck. No one disrespects me like.
I mean, I warned you of my STDs. I think that was a courtesy. By the way, I like this laugh.
A, yes, I may be pan. 2, just because I'm pan doesn't mean I want to fuck everything I see. 3, ew. 4, ew. 5, I got better shit to do with my time.
Party pooper. Well, I'm gonna go take a piss in a corner and see what's going on.
You piss in the corner. You're clearly behind these bars. The individual gets up off the bed and goes, all right, I'm impressed. Usually when someone experiences my rage, they crumple up upon themselves upon the floor. All righty. I guess you were worth all the effort.
Damn straight. Now, what's going on?
The cell door. He opens the cell door, closes it behind him. All righty. Wait a minute. Wait, before I leave, I guess hold on. He opens back up the cell door, comes back in. I should wait for the other one to wake up. So, I'll be nice. I'll answer at least a couple of questions, or at least until I get bored. But, I'm warning you right now. You ask me any kind of stupid question that is sexual or some form of sexual harassment, I'm going to put your head up his ass.
My. Anyway, what's going on here? Normally when I kidnapped and I wake up, I'm missing a kidney. Fortunately, Tingle had a spare.
Well, the other Adams, we all got together because one of our long-time investments is finally starting to bud, you could say. I mean, we spent a long time fruit, and we want to see what the progress is. Is this fruit ripe, or are you just fucking rotten? I mean, time is nothing to fucking us. I mean, what's another 20 to 30 years? We can always make another. We can always start over again.
It sounded like Papa.
Oh, silly Argrix. Your father, your kingdom, everything, all of that. It was nothing but a fucking glorified LARP, my friend.
Outrageous!
I mean, I'm pretty impressed that I'm sitting here playing with my new handheld computer, and you have not been mystified at all. That's what makes me curious about you. So go ahead, ask another question.
Bored now. I just try to leave. I'm gonna go rub one out somewhere. Wait, I gotta find my picture of Tingle's wife first.
Smashing right down in front of the cell door, you see this individual that's wearing this hand cloak wrapped all around its body. It's definitely flesh, but then their skin is like kind of a palish blue. They're exceptionally skinny. You can't see their face underneath the skin wrappings. It looks at you.
Can I quickly try to peel it back? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Pokes you in the sternum. Your knees go weak. You fall down and sit. It goes a little bit closer. It peels back a little bit of the bandages so its eye can be seen. Well, eyes can see you. It would remind you more of like an arachnid, just multiple, many different pupils of varying sizes just look at you. Settle down. Technically, he outranks you. I mean, he is just still in the bulb stage. So, I mean, even if he outranks you, you are still superior to him in power and strength.
I do my Pilates every day.
No. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. I know you'll always be my favorites because I made you guys. I based you off one of my favorite video games. I mean, I did get my ass kicked by you guys. I based you, especially your mother. The other Adams, they say I was humans' wife. We have to wait for the other one to awake. Nigel, have you been awake during any of this or listening, or are you stumbling awake now? I'll give you the choice.
I'll be stumbling awake now.
Okay. You feel the cold stone floor underneath you. Your eyes start to burn as you look around, and you're welcome to the sight before you. You see the youth that I described, and then that tall humanoid that's so damn tall that it's basically like crunched up with its back and knees into its chest to fit into this hallway. And you see the cell doors.
How did we get here? I don't remember anything.
I remember, I didn't design you guys to talk. If they hear your voice in their present stage, their hearts will explode. I made it so you guys would never have to worry about witnesses, even though you do such a good job cleaning up. Who's my good archangels of death? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Don't talk to me like that. I am Nigel Strawthing here. You explain what's going on to me now.
The youth is in front of you. His fingers are digging into your neck, and he slams you into the... And you literally just far. You take 3 damage, cough a little blood. Your ribs are broken. Did you just give me a fucking order?
No, I was talking to the guy behind you.
Oh, silly me. He drops you down. I am so sorry. You can give him orders any day of the week. You know what? That's what to fucking see. God damn, I'm impressed. Excuse my apologies. I did not mean to do that to you, Nigel. My name's Adam.
Nice to meet you, Adam.
I'm so no. I'm so sorry, Nigel. My apologies. Here. 18. Are you down there harassing them? Oh, fuck. No, A38. They're just waking up right now. I didn't do anything to. Please, just play along. None of this happened. Nigel, play good with me. I will make sure I'll help you out with what's coming, man. Do me this favor, please. A17, A18. I swear to God, what comes walking down the cell door? This individual is very interesting. You can't really get a good look at their entire body. It's as if it's blurred like a shadow. But they clearly have like that stereotypical dad pipe in their mouth. Now, A38. Promise. I wasn't doing anything to them. I was just helping them awake. Now. Hey boys.
Yes?
You weren't feeling threatened for your lives or anything, were you? Were you greeted with peace? Were you explained what's going on? Were you offered at least something to drink? Was he a gracious host, boys?
Well, he sat me on his lap and made me call him Uncle Bad Touch.
A greenish fire-like aura starts to burn around his body. How about you, one? How about you, Nigel? Was he a gracious host? Did he offer you an explanation? Did he give you a warm shake of his hand? Please.
Oh, man. It hurts. Yes, he was a good host.
So you blink, and then he's like just squatting right in front of you. That green, his whole hand is just covered in that green fire, but his blackish outlined body is still clearly seen underneath this bright fire. He touches your throat, your larynx stitches back together, your ribs mending from his healing fire. You recover at least 2 hit points. Ah, son. You're a good kid. Yeah. Let me show you something, son. Let me show you something. You blink, and then he's like, he has his arm wrapped around your and both turn to look what he's been. You want to know what this is, son? Right here in my hand. You look in his hand, you just see bright white. It's about the size of what you would say is about the size of a. You know what this is, son? This is a dying star.
How do you have such a thing?
Oh, I just created it. And you want to know what I'm going to do with it?
Yes.
He stands up, grabs A17 by the throat, and puts the dying star into his mouth and makes him swallow. There you go, son. All right, now. We'll see you when you reform again. And he just, in a blinding flash of light, he's vaporized. No, don't worry about things. That's just only one aspect of the atoms. We're fine. He'll reform here in a bit. Granted, he'll be a little sore, but he'll know all the better. Everyone knows the older the atom, the more powerful. Granted, I'm not the most powerful. I'm just around the middle. Now that ancient-ass old atom win. Ooh, you pissed that one off. You're on your own, son. Come on, Nigel, come with me. My name is Adam, or you can call me A38. Wait, actually, wait, no, I'm wrong. Oh, it might be... Oh, hold on, it might be my internet cutting out on me. No, bad internet.
In the meantime, I'm playing GameCube with eyebrow piercing.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, wait, you're playing with his... You can play with his handheld. That fell down right next to you. So, A38 looks at you. So, A38 just looks at you and goes, you can call me A38. There's quite a few of us. We're all different aspects of the same person. Long ago, we were getting kind of lonely. You know how it is. And we thought it would be better to solve our loneliness if we split ourselves off in a different aspect. But now the old ass one, that motherfucker can have a fiery temper, but I'd watch out for the toddler one. That one is bloodthirsty.
All children are evil, naturally.
Yes, that is true.
Now, come on, boys. Come with me. I have to introduce you to someone.
Hopefully it's someone who can help me out with this case of syphilis.
He makes a glowing green fireball on top of his finger, and he flicks it at your crotch. There you go, cured. It's just, I ain't touching that.
My eyes get all wide, and I start looking at his face, and you're a magic man. All right, I'm just gonna follow him now.
Son, I'm just going to tell you right now. Literally, all of mankind came from these fucking nuts. Give me some space, though.
You're not about to do what I think you are you?
Yes, Granddad.
All right. Now, come along. Now, so I reckon A17, he was a little douche-ass little edgelord, and he probably only gave you the bare minimum of what's going on here. Now, granted, it would be very hard to explain how everything goes, but look, where you guys live, you guys kind of drew a little bad straw. Your lands were with castles and such. Let me tell you, the rest of the world, the rest of this planet, it's not like that, boys. There's so much technology and other fun things and many different advances that have happened. It's just, well, we needed to keep Necrobell in a certain amount of torment and misery to make his soul start to disintegrate. Needed his aspects of his soul to leak out. Because we're running a little experiment. And to see if you boys will be cut out for a certain job coming up in the future.
I mean, no more than 5 people at once. 6 might be a little much, but I'm open to new experiences.
I'm interested in these experiments you speak of.
So he slaps Argus. Boy, you got a dirty mind and I don't like it. Or do I?
Oh, what is
Anyway.
it? Keep hitting me. I like it.
Now you, Nigel. Now, on to you, Nigel. I'm glad you have a curious mind. Good, that's good. So, this experiment, unfortunately, the dying lands, they don't really have what we have here in the rest of the world, so you wouldn't really understand when I would say the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Now, that was just a little fun thing. Me and the other Adams were stupid-ass fucking book that everyone follows around, that we call our little guidelines in law. We did it to cause things back in the day called the Crusade. Now, I'm what people call the first man. I'm the first man. I'm the first anything that was ever here on this planet. Nigel. And I'm actually like what you could call the first scientist. Would you like to see, like, my greatest experiment?
I would.
I too am curious.
Argus, you know what? I take back that slap. Time literally rewinds, and his hand goes slapping, giving you a pat on the.
We missed that, B.
Oh yeah, you guys witnessed that shit. It's like, wait, what? It's like he just smiles at you. I'll explain more of who I am to you as we go. So now, back in now, everything you were told was that was you see, the first people that inhabited the dying lands, I wanted to have a little fun with them, so I told them some bullshit.
No. I'm curious to hear this now.
That's what they wrote their books on. Was the legends that I came up.
Oh, trust me, my family has altered the course of many generations. So,
And Matt, you pranked our entire civilization for thousands of years. I like it.
Oh no, more like I pranked an entire planet. So the thing is, when everything actually started, the one that created me, him and his little angels, what's going to be coming, should humans have free will and all that. Well, when the one that created me won, I was like, hey, let me congratulate you. Let me give you a fig. And when he came down and he was feasting on this fig, I was filled with an intense rage when I looked at it. You went to war with your creation saying that they're not greater than me, yet you're still greater than me. No one stands above me. I'm fucking Adam. And I took a branch from that tree and I hit him in the head.
nice.
And then as he lied, bleeding on the ground, I feasted upon his body. And I became something new. Now, there was another one with me. Her name was Eve. Now, this was my greatest experiment. Now, you see, we were going to have children and all. I decided I wanted to. So I took what allowed her to give self. And I took her, and when you come to here, and you just see this gargantuan, and from this vortex, damn it, I think it's Craig that's doing it to me. I might have to hold on. I think it's when I activated Craig, it started, because I had to switch to Wi-Fi now for my computer. Boop, 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 boop. Just close some of that. Okay, that should help. All right, there we go. I had too many tabs open. There, that should help now. Now, as 838 was leading you along, seeing along a very long, very vast spiral staircase, and when you finally came to the bottom, he opened a very large golden gilded door, and in the inside you just see a vast, gargantuan, chaotic whirlpool. And in this whirlpool, it's not water that makes up the inside of it. It's just chaotic energies, mist, many different shapes and outlines of gargantuan beasts are seen. You see a dragon. You see what looked like a 12-headed dragon comes flying out. A38 turns and looks and goes, and yes, this is my greatest experiment. Primordial pool, all turned Eve into. So many interesting species have been born from her. So many owe their lives to them, like the goblins. They were actually one of the first species that came. They have served me well.
So This is Eve.
Why, yes, boy. This whole whirlpool is Eve.
Ah, interesting.
I took what was destined to be the great mother of humanity, turned her into a much greater mother, the mother of monsters, so to say.
Can you do this with any woman or just Eve?
My dear boy, I can do this with anyone if it was just Eve had the most greatest potential, to be the greatest pool, my boy.
How does it work? Do you just throw a sample in there and out pops whatever?
Well, you see, the best way to put it is when I was dabbling in creating, when I created this great into the great primordial pool of life, what I did was I took her body and after vivisection and exposing and expanding all of her nerves and blood vessels to the umpteenth degree and rendering her body to literally be one with everything. I then took my essence and combined it with the chaotic flow of the universe. And then where that would have been what used to be her womb, I implanted it there. And then she expanded and became the pool. Now, don't worry, her original womb was actually inside the oldest A0. He is the one who actually birthed all of humanity from himself.
Ouch. Respect.
Now, come along, you two. I have someone I am very, very curious. We need to see how your progress is going. Make sure everything is proceeding according to plan.
The whole time, Argrex was just so fascinated with this handheld console, this magical device, that he didn't hear anything going on. He's just following them. He's happy. He's cured. He got some fancy entertainment thingy, and he's good. He'll follow this guy wherever for now.
This handheld gaming device, it's strange, magical. You pick it up pretty easily on how to work it. And wow, you had no idea what a credit card or any type of what this information they were asking for. Thankfully, the one who owned this had put all that in for you, so you've just been buying all these very interesting things. You bought one where all you could think of is everybody's hugging.
Ooh, this reminds me of that party. I'll get 30 of these.
You buy 80. Just everybody in A7 and A18's contact list is just like, what the fuck, you pervert?
I don't know what that guy's doing with that salad dressing, but I like it.
And as you're going along, a little sprite just pops up and is just, wait, the asshole is gone. Hello, are you my new master?
Yes, I shall call you Tinga 1.2.
I'm going to smack Eggsy. It says, no, I am his master. I'm everyone's master, even yours.
I didn't vote for you.
A38 just turns and just goes, you know what? I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to let that one slide. Fucking hilarious. And the little handheld device, the little sprite, the face fully forms onto the screen and goes, I am confused. So, there's the mean master and the nice master. Nice master, what is your name? He's talking to you, Argus.
Looking around. Nice. The fuck is that? Oh, I am Agrex von Brank the Third, and I changed my mind. I shall now call you Tiny Tingle, for it is adorable, and you are quite tiny.
I like this name.
All right, Tiny Tingle.
I hate it.
Let's fuck shit up and take over the world.
You're the nice master, remember?
World. Take over world. Command received. Goal working. Working. 0% achieved of take over world. Time until achieved more. Time until...
You know what? It's useless. You can have it.
A38 just... You know what? I'm not even going to test that one. I'm just pretty goddamn impressed there. Anyway, now, he pulls out his clipboard, he bites the tip of his finger off, and he starts writing with his blood. All right. Check. All right, boys, you both get your first check mark. Good job. Now,
Hooray, validation!
Now, who I'm
Yes.
taking you to meet, she's someone I call the. She's the one who personally told you my death, my time until world taking over 0.21%, 8,258 days till taking over.
Can you silence him? Like, put him on mute, vibrate or something?
I'll put him in sleep. This thing called sleep mode. That way you can keep doing your essential functions of world domination and give me notifications when you're
You
done.
just see a countdown just continually beating down, and so
Fortunately, I'm popped
countdown
up on
till
enough
world
drugs
takes over.
that I'll live that long to see that day.
You're going to get syphilis again.
Yes, and it will be fun just as fun as the first 5 times I got it.
You know, a fun fact for you boys: syphilis was that's one of the many diseases that she created. Ha! Now here we are. Oh no! I said so. If you didn't hear what I said before, was that she is actually the one who created syphilis. She is the one. She handles all diseases and things for Adam. Well, the Adams.
Neat.
Gotcha.
This remind me, I feel bad for all those people that Argus had a relationship during that one episode. You know the one.
Yes.
Hey, so what do we do now?
So he's leading you along, and I just gotta order a new Ethernet cable. My old one had the head ripped, so that's what's going on. It's because I'm having to run off my Wi-Fi, and Now, where you're being taken, everything is just pulsating. It's just writhing flesh. Argus, this really reminds when you went to that tower when it punched the hole when you opened the door, and that opened up the doorway to hell. Now you see eyes roll, so much squishing, squish, 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 squish.
I am aroused.
And so what turns around? She's about with certain shoes and maybe pushing 5'6". Nah. In her dreams, she's about 5'4". But she has an ungodly amount of arms. Still just has 2 legs, but her torso it's really stretched, reminiscent of kind of like a caterpillar. And she just has hundreds, thousands of arms, so many different doctors' implements, surgeons, tools, needles, thread, syringes, scalpels, bone saw, rib crackers, so many things. She stops, turns, looks at you. Now, mama. Settle down. All right, boys. All the little fun little monsters, and let you in on a little secret. The one who created those strange citizens that invaded the dying lands, that was her handiwork. She created those guys.
I love your work.
Literally,
I second that.
She blushes.
I give like the most polite, formal bow I can. True master of your craft. I applaud you. I started doing the polite golf clap.
She does like a little girly squeal and like hides her face in her thousands of arms and hides beneath her working table.
Nigel just frowns at Argus.
Wow, Argus. Keep going, my boy. You're doing good. Doing good.
Hey, Argus, maybe she can help you the next time you catch syphilis.
I would be honored if she helped me with my syphilis next time I catch it. Or would you like to help me catch it now? Start fluttering my eyebrows. I got some nice vino here. Don't ask me where I got it from.
So she pulls her head up and she undoes her hair that was tied up. It was underneath her little doctor's nurse cap, and then her long, very long, beautiful, silky, golden, like blonde hair falls down. You notice all of the pattern stitch-like work, and her arms just go like at lightning back up from underneath the table. She doesn't have that long caterpillar-like torso anymore, and she doesn't have. She just has about 8 arms. She only has 4 on each side now. Top 2 are just the index fingers are rhythmically tapping as her face is just a very bright fluorescent red. As
Maybe we can ditch the squares here and talk art. I'd love to know more about your work if you're willing to honor me with your presence.
You can experiment on me instead.
he turns even more bright red and like steam is faint. And Adam just goes, that's the first time I've ever seen anyone do that, because usually most men by Fran here call her Mama because mother of curiosity, but her name's Fran. Holy shit. I mean, god damn, I thought you guys would just like offer to like say, hey, let me help you out. Jesus Christ. Let me go get you some goddamn wine and shit. Let me go get Barry White on the phone. Fuck.
Wait. What did I just say here?
Oh, just remember, Nigel, it's not gay in a three-way if there's a honey in the middle.
I'm not one for sharing, but she has enough hands to go around.
There's some leeway, my friend. Just don't make eye contact with me, because then I won't back down, and then we'll lock eyes, and then it'll get weird even for me.
So as A38 is getting ready to leave, he Fran and go, so Fran, I don't even know why I'm bother asking. Are they getting the seal of approval? She's just super bright pink, just all thumbs up, laying on the ground.
I wish I had that many hands. I'd give that rockin' bod 8 thumbs up.
A38 goes, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't believe are about to fuck their way through this out of this situation.
It's a Morkborg campaign, so
For real.
No, A38 just A38 just goes, hold on. He does like a little clap of his hands. Some little goblins come running in, and all I'm gonna say is for the sake of this, because I'm not describing it, it's just a fucking mosaic block of what's all there, and then just a bucket, and it just says KY on the side. And then they drop this little long package of things that just says Magnum. And Adam just goes, have fun, boys. And he closes the gilded door. And he just closes the gilded door and goes, why the fuck am I horseman horny? I did not want horny horsemen. This is fucking bullshit.
I'm just saying, no, Argus, he's not wowing down. He did have a surgery to fix that, so he's going to need a shower curtain.
And we leave off on these two, and well, like I said, this is going to have big implications for what happened. Desert of Illusions. Yeah. So, my group of absolute scum, you were going to be feeling the worst scorching heat and seeing what literally looked like the mini, goddamn, what is that painting with all the passages in multiple directions? I always forget the name of that painting.
The
MC Escher.
MC Escher.
Thank you. So it's literally imagine Escher, but with all the pathways were just like scorching desert pathways going in multiple directions. But then with a mighty ripple of like reality rippling, but not from like rage or bloodlust, but from what just feels like a gargantuan moment. Just felt all across the desert, and just everything parts. And that's when just like BJ just turns loose at you guys and goes, I don't know why, but it feels like I need a fucking cigarette now. And he lights a cigarette.
And just remember, Argrax's natural response anytime someone thinks they're pregnant, he blames it on Tingle. Even if he's not there.
The way it looks is there's a Olympic-sized bed. Nigel is just like in a coma, upside down underneath a blanket, and Argrax is on the roof of the fucking bed, and Fran's just sitting there with 30 cigarettes in all her hands, just doing a face of just, and her hair is just. And we go back to the. You all see as this pathway was revealed. You just see it's pretty confusing because you would have been expecting more of the actual pyramids of Egypt, but this is clearly more of like a best described like Incan architecture. And you just see these really monstrously tall humanoids that were holding these really monstrous axes, but instead of having like an intimidated face, they just look like they have a face of just horrified, traumatized look, and they just go, "Mama!" And they just cry into each other's. Like they have just seen something that why. And I'm talking to Nava, Eggsy.
I was a little confused at the moment, but I also feel like I need a cigarette. I pull out a cigarette, start smoking it.
BJ hands you a cigarette.
Ah, this is good shit.
I feel like I have to kill someone.
Oh God! The two big guards just look at you two, and they're just, you guys can just pass. We're like dealing with a horrible moment right now. Why was she?
Okay?
Why was she in between the two of them like that? Why were they high-fiving? Why were they saying London Bridge?
I have no idea what's going on, but clearly you guys have never been with a woman before.
We've only known Mama, and she gave us this job, and we always see through her eyes, and she through our eyes. And we saw something horrible.
Oh, ew. Oh, God. Nava goes over him. It's like, rubs him out of the bag. It's like, you know what? I hear there's a thing called therapy in this world. You guys might want to just look into it. It's okay, buddy.
You know what? Thankfully, we have a good insurance plan, so we can actually use that on our app. This thing called Better Health. You know what? We're gonna use it right now. We gotta talk.
Okay. You guys do that.
You see them pull out the strange.
I got the other crew, and I'm gonna quickly look back at the other members. Is like, what the fuck is insurance?
BJ looks and goes, a whole lot of bullshit. That's what that is.
That sounds stupid.
It is. So you know, I had heard legends of the terrible, evil temple guardians. They're supposed to have a blood battle, but this is just depressing. What the fuck? Come on, guys. It's not like you walked in on your place. BJ just looks at him and goes, come on, it's not like you saw your parents having sex or something. They just scream.
I want to smack BJ.
Ooh, do it again.
I slap him again.
He had turned the other cheek.
Listen, I can keep going. I don't have an ending of stamina.
Somewhere Deacon in the Colorado Rockies, Reinhold just looks with intense rage. So
I'm just going to keep slapping the shit out of BJ until one of my other members decide what we should do.
So allow me to help illuminate the picture in front of you guys. You see a gargantuan pyramid, but it's not of Egyptian architecture. It is more of Incan architecture. So think of a massive Incan pyramid in front of you. But you guys are where it is being called Saudi Arabia. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. So, I mean, this must be normal, huh? But then as you're looking, you also see these massive, like, stone-looking lion dogs. But then the more you look at them, you do see that they're animated. They have these very massive, sharp tusks. If I can find an example, let me see real quick. Damn, nope. Wait, so you see stone versions of that. Shishi dogs. So you see these big animated stone Shishi dogs. They're just looking at you. Since the guards didn't initiate battle, they're just passive to. They're just licking their stone paws. Moo goes, I was expecting so much more. Where we need to go is inside the pyramid, and damn, I don't know what happened, but it seems like somebody out there really likes us because wow.
Moo, you're the one who wanted us to come here. Lead the way.
Moo starts walking up the stone steps of the pyramid.
I guess I'll follow him.
You're following behind him. Eggsy. Ooh, there's a lot of shiny gems just glittering this walkway. Ooh, it's very tempting. I mean, you might need to borrow some of these for the
No,
guild.
you don't even gotta you don't even gotta question it, buddy.
Roll me a d20. This is just a DR. This is just since it's you, a DR8 difficulty challenge.
That would be an 11.
You're not going to get an inhuman amount. You fill up a little nice, little modest pouch. You don't get greedy.
Oh, I'm nothing if not, not greedy.
Yeah, just envious. You got enough to sate yourself for now.
I mean, I'm practically generous.
Something seems a little interesting about these gems. If you find the right person to ask, you might be able to figure it out. Just because even in the bag, each one of the gems is giving a very interesting color. So the best way to describe these gems, okay, I'm just going to skip TLDR. They're just crystallized Skittles.
Not mad about it.
Eggsy, you're really thinking like, could I eat this?
I mean, it never hurts to try.
Tempted.
Of course.
What's your favorite color?
Orange.
You try an orange one. It tastes like rock candy. And God, I love rock candy. But it tastes like some delicious rock candy with a nice orange zest to it. Really good. And you're walking and walking and walking and wait, why is your bottom half at the bottom step and your top half is up here?
Well, that's less than good.
You look back and then you look and the bottom half comes running up and it reattaches. You get a little worried and then your arms pop off, but they don't fall. They just float. Yeah, you can do like buggy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to try to not think too heavily on that one.
They reattach back. You get a feeling that each one of these crystals will do something different. It's not permanent. It'll last about so in game sense wise, if you're in a battle, it would last about 2 rounds.
Okay.
So yeah, they're not permanent. This will go away maybe in about 10 minutes. But you did get a nice little bag size of, if anything, those really nice, healthy, sized bag of Skittles at the store. You got a bag full of like that.
In the time that I have with it, I'm going to attempt to steal as much as I can with
That's why I was
my now
saying
floating
really
hands.
nice. Roll me one more challenge, and I'm with the added benefit of that. I'll let it be lowered one more time to just a DR6. So go ahead and roll.
Well, that time I got a 16.
It's not going to be like you pull a bender and steal it. You get a lot though. You get a really good amount.
All right. That works for me.
Nava, as you're walking up these steps, you do notice these interesting little crystals, and if you wanted to, you can pick a few up.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to take a handful of...
Wait, purple, right?
Yep, one of them.
Excellent. So you pick up a purple. This one, it has the not just grape, it's more of the actual black of a moondrop grape.
Ooh.
And as you're walking, and with this color, the grape with the purple, your body starts to turn into more of like a mist, a smoke.
Oh, I'm going to steal so much shit.
Okay, if you're going to do this, you got to give me a DR roll. You're allowed to take one. One is allowed, but if you want to abuse it and take more, you got to do a DR roll, and for you, it'll be a DR10.
Okay.
So give me give me a roll, please.
Oh, I got one.
When you go to take more, you just feel like all of a sudden what looks like, oh, actually, wait. Yeah, of course you can. So if you want to do the reroll, give Nava a reroll, you may.
I shall.
And Nava, you do still have your omens as well.
Oh, damn it. Okay, is it a DR20 or DR10?
It's a DR10. So Argus,
Okay.
you don't have to sacrifice yours yet. So
No, I'm going to take his.
go ahead.
Because he offered the fourth.
Okay, we'll do it like that. So go ahead and give me your reroll.
Woo, I got a 7.
Okay, now remember, failure doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. Now, you're not going to be able to steal a gargantuan amount, because when you go to just start piling into the bag, you just see one of the Shishi dogs just comes over, and it's not even in a violent, angry way. It's just like a disappointed dad just smacks your hand, and just the Shishi dog head just gives like a little, no, stop it.
Oh.
Stop being greedy. And when it goes to turn its back, you are able to pocket one handful.
Yes. I can't even be mad about the dog because it's so cute. I want this dog to come home with me.
The Shishi dog turns and looks at you and is just,
I will give you all the treats and belly
it's
rubs.
as if it's reading your mind. The Shishi dog's just, it's curious. Give me a DR12 difficulty.
I have an 8.
It wants to follow after you right now, but it can't leave. It's being watched. Maybe
can
if
I
you
give
come
him-
back again, you can give him
Can I-
belly rub.
Oh, okay.
You can give him all the rubs.
Okay.
But if you want to do an omen reroll,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I will
Oh
allow
my
one.
God. I got a 10.
The Shishi dog looks at you, walks up, dips its head between your legs, and scoops you up on top of its head and starts walking with you up the stairs.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm petting him.
You would think that this is what's interesting, is that, as I said, it looks stone, but when you're feeling, the texture feels like fur, even though its body is stone. It's so
Okay.
soft, so fluffy.
I would take care of him forever. He's my forever friend.
You hear in the back of your head, he just says, "Sup, name's Jake. How's it going?
Well, now I'm slightly freaking out a little bit. Hi, Jake. Thank you for the lift.
I like you.
I like you too.
I felt a bond. Something told me I was meant to be with you. You were meant to ride me."
Coming from you, this is nice.
You feel a strange energy forming underneath your bottom, and a saddle starts to form.
Oh my God. This is so cozy. Thank you so much.
Mm.
I'm gonna scratch behind the ears.
You keep doing that, this is gonna be the greatest partnership ever.
Hell yeah.
As you continue up the steps, Polta, you notice the gems. Do you pick any of them? Do you try to pick one up?
Sure. Not
Now, what is your favorite color?
the blue.
This is an interesting one. With this one, when you try it, the flavor of this, it tastes it's that flavor of the tropical breeze Calypso lemonade. It has more of a tropical flavor to it, and you can now literally make clouds. You can make atmosphere. You can control weather. Like literally above your hand, you make a little storm cloud appear, little lightning bolts. Do you want to grab any more of the crystal candy?
Yeah. I'll probably just keep a handful until pocket.
All right, give me a DR10 difficulty roll.
Get a cat off my lap first.
No.
I'd like to re-roll because I got a 1.
Nope. So you just get just as the same with Nava, unless you want to use an omen to reroll.
That's an easy omen, yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a reroll.
Yeah, that's better. I got an 18 that one.
Oh, you get a nice little Shishi dogs don't even notice. Every step you take up this pyramid, you literally feel as if your bones are vibrating. You feel something calling to you. Like, this will help you be complete. And the old dead, she's getting so impatient. She's just, hurry up. We're so close. And of course, I could never.
Oh, you cut that again?
Damn it. Oh, no, that was my fault. I was backed away from too much from. So you can hear the old talking about, this all makes sense about why she could never pieces anything. They weren't in the dying lands, and where you guys were, the econ couldn't see any of this. They didn't know any of this existed. You're doing such a good job. She's so proud of you, Polta. She knew there was a reason why she just didn't devour your soul right then and there. You keep meeting every one of her expectations more and more. But this is interesting, Polta. The old dead's trying her best to see through your eyes and hear what you hear, but she can't. She actually can't even physically, she can't do it. In this moment, I mean, yes, you still have a connection to her, but where you are now, she doesn't have her control over you is pretty much negated. Your mind is free of her taint, her tendrils of holding on to you.
Sorry, can you repeat that last bit one more time?
I said you're free of the tendrils that are usually feel like puppet strings controlling you from the old dead ever since your revival.
Can I find the object that's calling to me?
Oh, yes, you may. You make a call out to it. Actually, wait. Before I say anything, you definitely have more of an advantage. This is going to be a DR8 roll, and you're going to use your presence for that.
Oh, just enough at 8.
Excellent. As you call out to it, it's as if your vision's being guided. As if you're seeing from something that's flying above you. You see that bird's eye view. It's going up the steps. There's an opening at the top of the pyramid. You traverse down because there is a platform that will descend. There's a vast opening. There's many different pathways. To take the central and then follow the left. Don't listen to the whispers or the other branching paths. You follow the truth. Just keep to the left and you'll find the truth. And then there it is. You see it. There's a piece of the old dead just sitting. But when you really see everything inside this vast chamber, the best way to describe what's sleeping behind the piece of the old dead is it's a gargantuan beast that has crocodilian features, but then at the same time has some lion aesthetics to it. Like it has the crocodile face and mouth, but it has a lion's mane, more lion-like limbs and paws and talons. From your best bet, this is definitely what Mumu was calling the Eater of the Dead. And then connected to the piece of the old dead is what looks like a small female version of Mumu, just a female form, just wrapped, but her bandages are more of a reddish tint to it. And she just holds a little stuffed bear. The old dead is screaming with excitement. The heart. You reach the top. Oh, sorry, you first?
Oh, no, sorry.
I was just going to paint it that you reach the top of the pyramid and it's strange. There's nothing here. Polta, give me a DR. Granted, since you already know, it would just only be a DR6 roll, presence roll.
That's a 25.
You know exactly where to go. You go to the tipmost corner of the platform and you give a rhythmic tapping with your foot. And the platform starts to descend down into the depths of the pyramid. I'll give you all some time to communicate between each other before you reach the bottom.
Sorry, do I have the artifact that was there of the old dead?
Oh, no. Oh, no, not yet. You just know where it is.
Okay.
You know what it looks like. Anybody else that'll look upon it, it'll just look like a black orb. To you, it is a black heart. So what happened is, since you got such a good roll, secret of just cheat code of how to beat this puzzle and how to get through the maze. You guys won't have to do any of the rolls for that. But right now, you guys have time to each other bottom platform.
She's gonna work on freeing her. I'll take care of the artifact.
No, you sure you got this?
And then, I'm also worried about the maze.
I can feel it calling me.
It just does like a cocked eyebrow, just curious, like, okay. He'll remember that. Nava, Jake is just kind of trembling.
You okay, buddy?
You hear and feel in the back of your mind just,
what's wrong?
I might have stepped above my bounds. I told a lie. I was not the one to be your mount. That privilege was supposed to go to the Eater of the Dead. I overstepped my bounds, and I am worried that I am to be punished for this.
Well, how about I not let that happen? You can stay with me and keep traveling with me because I wish it.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever is supposed to be my mount can take over that role. You can be my companion, you can be my friend. How's that?
Give me a DR10 roll real quick, Nava.
Okay. Oh, shit. 10!
Jake, something feels different because the saddle takes on more of the same texture and aesthetic as Jake, but then he also starts to get like some interesting armor added to around his body and a helmet. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
I think I will be fine now. It looks like a change has been made.
Just remember, if at any point in time you don't want to travel with me, you don't have to. So, if things get too much, I just want you to keep in mind, you'll still be my friend.
Jake just is very happy. And then you reach the bottom. The massive gust of wind from when the platform finally reaches the bottom of the ascension, and so vast and wide down here. You see all these branching different pathways and tunnels. You are losing yourself in all the different doorways, but then Polta, you know exactly which one to go through. You've seen this. You follow along it. Everyone else, do you follow behind Polta?
What's Eggsy doing?
Following right behind Polta.
Okay, I trust my teammates.
Zigging, zagging. You pass by a door that if you would have walked into it, you would have fallen straight into a pit of flesh-eating scarab beetles. You pass by another one to just a vast amount of tentacles with spikes attached to the end would have been your fate to meet. That would have ripped you to pieces. Pass by all these hazards easily. You keep going till you come to a vast hallway. The flames lighting up and get closer and closer, and then you see it right in the middle. There's that pillar. There's this black orb. To everyone else, this literally looks like, because everything is time and space bends around this orb, so it's as if you're looking at like a black hole. Polta, it's the old dead's heart. The small mummy female figure stands up, screams, "Moo Moo!" Moo Moo sees and goes, "Annie!" He runs at her. The gargantuan eater of the dead, one eye shoots open from the three on one side of the head, looks at Polta, looks at Nava, and then it sees Eggsy, and then the head violently snaps at you, Eggsy. It lifts its gargantuan body up, jumps the speed of this massive beast. It's shocking. And then it lands right in front of you.
I think I can take it.
It looks at you, and then it bows its head and offers a
You cut out there a second. Offers a what?
offers its massive paw.
Give it a fist bump.
It shrinks to the size of the Shishi dog that Nava is riding, and a saddle starts to form on the back. What would the saddle for? And actually, Nava, I'm going to have you what the saddle is going to take more of the shape of for you. But what does the saddle for Eggsy look like that appears on the Eater of the Dead?
Probably looks something like a stunt riding one, something where you'd be able to hang off the side. You know, got to have quick ability for quick action.
Do you hop on the saddle?
Of course.
You hop on, and in the back of your head, you hear, "Hey, boss, the name's Nidhogg. Granted, everyone calls me Eater of the Dead. You can call me Nid or Hog or whatever.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
We shall be the greatest of the horsemen."
Well, that's always the plan.
And Polta, the heart's calling to you. The pulsate, it's pulsing. Do you reach out and grab it?
I am, but as I approach it, I'm going to be slowly shifting my body to that black sand, and I am going to absorb into my own heart.
You just hear I knew my expectations were going to be met. I'm so proud of you. And there's a little clapping from the back, and Moo Moo stands up and goes, "I did my job. Can I take her and leave?" "Yes, yeah, go ahead, Moo Moo. I'm so sorry, but thank you, my boy. You've done a fantastic job, and these lands will be spared for eternity, just as we agreed." And who's approaching you? He looks like he'd be about a good 100 years old, bald head, a beard that reaches down to, but wearing very, very beautiful robes and walking with a very large staff. And then as he gets closer to you, Polta, he looks, and with a speed that would no one would ever be able to match, he reaches out, and you see, holding in his hand, he squeezes, and he pulls down literally the form of the old dead. Polta! Now, Polta, I think it's time for you to feast here. And with a mighty squeeze, a snap is just given out. Dead witches, and her body violently pulls into itself, and all that's left is a fig. And he holds it out to you. Do you take it?
I do, yeah. I don't eat it though.
What do you...
Where we're at and what my character looks like, it's definitely like that Incan vibe.
Yes, I like it. A100, Adam A100 is just so happy. He just does like little party poppers. The first of my horsemen is born. Everything is proceeding along perfect. Happy birthday, Death. A100 turns to Eggsy, you Nava, and look at you. You are evil.
What was that?
He looks at you both and is along.
Yeah, I'm not hearing. You keep cutting out.
Dagnit. He said it's probably. Oh my god, it's the crisp. Hold on, let me turn that off. Oh no. Oh no. What did I?
Why did that sound like you're fading to the digital space?
Brian's soul
Oh,
just
thank God.
gets
Okay,
sucked
good.
into the computer screen.
Oh, thank God I can hear you guys.
Oh,
I think we lost him. Damn it! I was joking about your soul getting sucked in through the computer screen. Brian, come back here.
We gotta perform a Tron type thing and go get them
Ah, not again.
again.
Yeah, Brian gets Brian gets sucked into the computer once every couple weeks.
Oh, jeez. This internet must be really bad right now.
Yeah, I don't know like what the hell.
he said he's like not hardwired.
I know because he's getting the house ready for when I move up though next month, and he has his computer in the closet, but okay, cool. He has his own little studio now, but I don't know how the wires are walking because I think he said he has an issue with the Ethernet cable.
Yeah, and then depending on what part of this state you're in, it could be a internet blackout type of shit that goes on, like where your Wi-Fi doesn't work at all.
Oh yeah, my mom's house is like that.
Yeah, after all, there's radiation gas in the ground here, so
Oh, what place?
that could be part of it too. Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
There we go. Took me forever to get reconnected there. There we go.
yay!
Bad. So, as I was saying, is Adam 100.
Oh good God, you're still cutting out.
Adam 100. Looks like Discord's just not wanting to work with me right now. Come on. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. All right. As I was saying, Adam 100 looks at you guys and says, to Eggsy and Nava, you both are proceeding along nicely.
Excuse me?
Yes, I'm curious what forms you will take, what horseman you will be. Put a lot of time in preparation into your future.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Well, I'm Adam, the first man.
Nava just blinks.
And, well, I'm just a piece of what I was, but because we grew so lonely, but now it's time to take things to the next phase. There will be those who will try to stand against me, those who will call themselves heroes. That's why I needed to prepare my soldiers, my armies, and ultimately my greatest generals, my horsemen. Millions of years I've been preparing this plan, preparing all of this, and I'm very happy with how you've come along, Nava. Ow.
I'm sorry, I missed like most of that.
Okay, hold on. Let me just give you the TLDR. So, he said he was the first man, and for many millions of years, he's been preparing this plan. And there will be heroes on the rise that will try to oppose him. He's been preparing his armies, and now the final step is for his generals, his horsemen. He called Polta the Horseman of Death.
Okay.
So where will your greed take you, Nava?
Well, my greed takes
And
me
I
wherever
have a-
I want to be.
And I have a little secret for you, Nava. Do you want to hear it?
Nava's thinking to herself, this is a trap. But she says yes.
He says that and he pulls away from your ear. Sorry, listeners, it's up to Nava to retell you that one.
While my eyes are the size of dental plates right now.
He just smiles and laughs. Told you that was a very interesting secret, wasn't it?
Do you have proof of this secret?
So, once again, he's going to lean close to your ear, and Adam pulls away from you. Oh, we're almost done.
Nava is physically shaking. She's trying to keep the tears from escaping her eyes. She takes a deep breath, and she calms herself.
That's my little princess. Good job.
Nava's biting her lip not to go off.
Now, there's even more waiting for you, my horseman. But there's still something you must do, that you must finish in the dying lands. Don't worry, Reinhold will be back.
Reinhold?
I promise, Nava, he's coming back. The progress he's made, Nava. And you know what the best part is? He still remembers you.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, everyone, I'll be taking my leave. I am astounded. I had my worry of how things were going to proceed, but my plans are proceeding along perfect. My dear horseman, the universe is within our grasp. Adam holds out his arm, and he just walks out. And with that, dear listeners, we're going to leave off on this session of Morkborg's Descent. Thank you all so much for joining us on this very explosive, emotional, traumatizing episode of Morkborg's Descent. And if you have been enjoying this episode, remember we have a catalog of many other episodes, not only from our Absurdia campaign of Into the Looking Glass, but we have if this is in the future, in the future there will be a Lancer campaign coming out, and we have our old D&D campaigns as well. Please leave us a like on your platform of choice. It really helps us with the algorithm. And keep your eyes peeled, because we will have our coffee page up soon. So if you would like to help us out and buy us a cup of coffee, hey, we'll gladly take it. Because you know what? At the end of the day, everyone, we might just write the next great Homer's Odyssey. But, dear Lord, we're going to get a lot of smut first. So until the next one, everyone, goodbye.